All right, here with more, former Trump White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus and Fox News contributor Hugh Hewitt. Reince, you know all about gerrymandering. You were the chair of the RNC. You know all about this game. The fact is, and I hate to admit it, in reality, Democrats have been a lot better at it than Republicans. You can see with the percentages in deep blue states that I put up.
Yeah, well, first of all, Sean, the one thing I disagree with a little bit leading up to this is that I don't have a problem with any of it. I mean, there's nothing illegal about gerrymandering. I mean, the reality is that when you have state legislatures, the majority of state legislatures, in the case of Illinois and Texas, you get Democrats that completely control Illinois. You've got Republicans that control Texas. One of their constitutional obligations is to draw the lines. And unless they draw the lines in a way that is unconstitutional, usually based on race, then those maps get rejected by the court. They get sent back to the legislature for them to redraw. But, you know, the most enraging thing about this conversation that we've been having, especially leading into your monologue, is that the hatred, the level of hatred that the Democrats are displaying to this president, they replaced the civil disagreement with this hatred. I mean, Rachel Maddow, I'm sorry, as you pointed out, she talks about a dictator. Who were the people that weaponized the DOJ? Who were the people hauling in people like me for 3 or 4, 5 interviews, and 8 interviews with the DOJ and the FBI, weaponizing the DOJ? Alyssa Slotkin, she came after the day that President Trump was shot. She went out there and said, we need to tone down the political rhetoric. Well, wait a minute. The language that you're using, calling him an existential threat to democracy, don't you think maybe someone might pick that up and run with it? As far as Representative Ramos equating the president to Hitler, you cheapen the Holocaust, you insult and insult the victims of the Holocaust. And to Don Lemon and his Texas legislative pal, a defamation lawsuit is already being written, and your name is on it. There's no wonder why you don't have a show anymore on TV. This stuff is out of control.
It is out of control, but the rhetoric, we've come to expect it. Maybe we've become immune to it, you.
Oh, we are. I get dumber every time you play that clip roll there, Sean. If I listen to Rachel Maddow confuse authoritarianism with dictatorship again, I'm just going to be stone cold stupid like everybody else on that clip roll. I want to repeat something Reince said. Gerrymandering is a feature, not a bug, of America. It's been around since 1812. Every state has it. States are in control of their congressional districts unless they give an independent commission control, which is what California did. Not very independent, but it's in the California Constitution. So Gavin Newsom can't, quote, fight fire with fire. As a former Californian, I'd like him to actually fight the real fires first, but he can't do anything there because the state constitution says the independent commission gets to draw the lines. What every other state can do is exactly what Reince and Lieutenant Governor Patrick said. One person, one vote, and you can't use race. And what Lieutenant Governor Patrick also did was echo President Trump. Look at Massachusetts. President Trump got more than 1/3 of the vote in the Bay States, most liberal state in the United States. There isn't one Republican from Massachusetts, 2 Democratic senators, 9 Democratic congressmen. It's the most it's completely gerrymandered. Illinois has got the weirdest maps, but the most artful ones are in Massachusetts, where they've shut Republicans out completely. So it's bad high school theater, what the Texas Democrats are doing. Really bad high school theater, but it's so dumb to hear people like Rachel Maddow, who's supposed to be smart, say really stupid things like we're living in a dictatorship, an unfolding dictatorship. It's just so stupid.
All right, exit question. Will Democrats come back anytime soon? What, Reince?
I said, while she's on MSNBC and a 24/7 Trump derangement syndrome channel in a dictatorship. Okay.
All right, exit question, predictions. Will they come back anytime soon, Reince?
Well, I mean, look, you never know how things are going to go in a midterm, but as far as being on the right side of normal, they're not. I mean, they're busy criticizing Sydney Sweeney when the rest of the country is looking at them wondering what they're talking about. It's out of control with them.
Will they come back, Hugh?
Yes, they have to. They got to do their job, especially the Texas flood bill that Lieutenant Governor Patrick mentioned. They'll be back.
All right, Hugh Hewitt and Reince Priebus, thank you both. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.